Chris, one more stage, eh?
Yeah, I don't want it to end. This is a fantastic stage. I had a lot of fun. It was really nice.
You've had 2 good days of rallying so far.
Yes, it's been 2 good days, but we've also got to take it at face value. Now with the demise of Guy Bottrell's Gazoo Racing Toyota, he's the champion, he's the one to chase, and we couldn't measure ourselves against him today, but better luck next time.
You are being chased from behind, but admittedly it's not Guy.
No, it's not Guy, and we're also managing the pace a bit. In this stage, we gave it a go, but the previous stage, I don't like it stage. It's too narrow for these cars. So we just drove through, really, and the time showed it, but I don't know what the times were here. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm waiting for times as well. And what's the plan for the last one?
We'll see what the gap is. I think it's well over a minute now, so just take it easy. Don't take too many chances.
Good stuff. Thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you.
Cheers. Nico, second last stage done. You're about to go into Service Park. What have you got? Wat's op die menu om reg te maak op die kar?
Niks nou nie. Eerste 2 stages is ons net nie brekke gehad nie. Maar dis nou reggemaak.
Wat was die probleem met die brekke?
Links, regs agter die pyp het maar net gebars. Kan seker maar 'n klip wees wat hom maar net afgeruk het of gebreek het. En toe het ons dit reggemaak, toe van daar af is alles lekker. So.
En hoe hard ry julle? Kan julle Chris vang of sit jy amper managing die gap nou?
Kyk, ons speel nie rond nie. Ons doen push, maar jy weet, ek dink daar is so groot verskil in die karre dat dit vir ons kan push so hard as wat ons wil, maar dit gaan nie daarby uitkom nie. So ons probeer, ons speel nie rond nie. So ons doen probeer.
Ja, ons sien dit in die paar plekke waar ons gekyk het. Ja. Ons sien hy geel.
ja, nee, definitief. So ons probeer maar stage vir stage te gaan en maar net beter en beter te raak en probeer kyk waar kan ons beter gaan. Selfs met die kar en met die driving en met die navigating. So ons is besig om aan alles te werk vir die pad vorentoe. So ons kyk nou.
Lekker. Thanks for chatting.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers.
JJ, dis amper voor die Service Park, maar jy lyk nie happy nie.
Ja, Colin, daar's 'n trekker in een van die stages wat gebreek het, net so 1.3 kilos in en ons het om hom gegaan. Toe is daar 'n redelike groot soos 'n grondhoop wat ons in die lug geskiet het. En nou is ek nie heeltyd seker gewees of wat is die fout nie, maar nou bly my temperatuur optel. En weet dan nie, is al radiator reg is jy nie, so jy ry nie vol confidence met die goed nie. En
jy het
iets in jou brein wat bietjie plaas, so dit was so 'n bietjie van 'n probleem. Dis almal hoekom.
Maar jy het ondergekyk en
ja, alles lyk dan reg, so dat is dan nou nie skade wat gelei is nie.
Het julle lekker gevlieg?
Ja, Toby, het ons lekker gevlieg. Ja, ons het lekker gevlieg.
Dis nie die take-off wat worry is, maar die landing.
Ja, nee, dit was nogal lekker.
Een stage oor, daai battle in NRC2, daai laaitjie, Jaden Els. Hy ry mooi vandag.
Yes, Colin, ja, nee, ek geluk vir hom, hy ry regtig bitter mooi en ek meen die kompetisie tussen ons 3, gister was dit ek en Jono en vandag het ons 'n nuwe spanmaat wat saam met ons in die kompetisie is en ek meen elke sekonde fight ons vir mekaar. En hy ry regtig baie goed en ek is bly wat hy so goed doen.
Ja, en is lekker om 'n 3-way fight te hê.
Is lekker om 'n challenge weer te hê en al 3 van ons eerlik, hier vat ons bietjie, dan vat hy bietjie, dan van John 'n bietjie. So dis heeltyd 'n teenstryd teen mekaar en ek dink so nou sien om die laaste tyd, so nou die tye sien wat inkom, wat het gebeur en dan kyk ons die laaste een.
Lekker, good luck.
Dankie, waardeer.
Jono, one hell of a fight going on at the top of NRC2 here.
Yeah, it's a repeat of yesterday.
Except you got Jaden Els who's joined the fight.
There's a third one that's joining, so it's pretty hectic. There's no time to make mistakes. On the previous stage, we made a mistake. We lost some time, so this one felt decent. So we'll see on our time how it went.
Now you got a repeat of this last stage. It's always interesting going into a repeat, and you've seen tracks before. You've got an idea. How hard do you really going to be pushing now?
We should be about 5 seconds or so quicker, around 2 through. I found we do end up pushing a bit harder, where the braking points are and the corners that are a bit more open that you can get grip. So yeah, see how it goes.
Good luck. Thanks for chatting.
Thank you.
Cheers. Jaden Els, you've come this morning and today you've interrupted the fight between Jono and JJ that was going on, and it's now a proper three-way battle.
Yes, as I said yesterday, I'm getting more confident in the car and seeing what the car can do. And I must say I'm enjoying it. I'm on the limits, but also in my comfort zone at the same time. But yes, it's a close battle. I think we in 10 seconds of each other. But that's nice. It's back like the race, but we commit in the parts that people don't see. So I'm confident can do this last stage. Just keep it smooth, and then I think we can take it.
Thanks for chatting, and good luck for the last stage.
Thank you.
Cheers. There's a lot of sweat on that face.
Yeah, so guys, interesting day for us. Unfortunately, stage one going very lacquer. There's a long section with flowing corners, and we really hit it. And then suddenly the car just died. And Rico and I and Trevor on the phone tried to sort it out, but we couldn't. And then we got towed out to find that it's the throttle body. We've never seen it. Trevor in his years never seen it. The butterfly of the throttle body, the gears on the side, a gear broke inside there. So it's very interesting. And then it got stuck, so we couldn't get air into the engine.
But you're working hard on the. Now you're doing Super Rally with last two stages, and what's going to happen in this next one?
Yeah, I'm going to go for it. That was absolutely fun. Gee, I had a jaw. I think it's the anticipation of waiting to get out there, sitting out for 3 stages. But I had an absolute jaw. That's a great stage. So
that's the best description I've heard so far today. I've had a jaw.
Jaw is the only way, but
we know you take it very seriously, but your absolute passion and enthusiasm comes through, and it's lovely.
Yeah, it's a great sport, but it's a drug, unfortunately.
You got one more stage. What are you going to do on the car in service now?
And we're just going to check final things, see if it's sorted and if everything's still intact, and then go for it.
And you're going to have some water to replace that, so it's sweated out all over your face.
It's hot in here.
Thanks, Georgie. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Gerald, you're still running, but what was that comment you said about every stage?
Every stage got shit.
And what happened in this last one with you guys?
About 3/4 away into the stage, intercom's battery decided to pack up. So no comms on the last 5Ks. So
now, just for people who don't understand how noisy it is inside these cars, she can't shout at you, and you can't hear anything.
nothing. You can't hear nothing. Even with the noise that's in the car, through the intercom, the mics are picking up so much noise. You have to listen very carefully to the notes.
But then I'm sure there were lots of hand signals.
Only hand signals.
And okay, so now have you got a spare battery that you're going to replace, and then what else are you going to do on the car?
No, only battery and fuel, and then we're off to the last stage.
Lovely, good luck with that.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys. Well done. Jonathan, last time we saw you and we spoke to you, you were furiously borrowing fuel and all the rest of it.
Nah, well, like to say, we kept them going. It's biting us in the ass a little bit now, but yeah.
And it wasn't a fuel leak, we gather.
Nah, I think they just underestimated the value that they needed to complete the stages.
And what are you going to do on the car now? You're going into the last service. You've got one stage after this.
Hopefully, take some mud off the wheels, torque the wheels, check the fuel, and let it run.
Awesome.
My navigator's doing an awesome job, honest Peanut. He's keeping us nice in the flow, so enjoying this.
Always nice when a team clicks together and Navi does his job. And is he doing his job?
Well, obviously we haven't crashed yet, and we're still here. So he's obviously doing his job, and we're still running in the top 7 position. So so he's doing his job. Yeah.
Well, there you go. By definition, you're alive. Therefore, you've done your job.
It's been close a few times.
Thank you, Jonathan. Cheers. Naughty. Daar vat hy. So hierdie this where you stood on the downhill, you didn't need to.
Yeah, no, we're just making sure that nothing goes wrong now. It's almost done for the day. The car starter has been hassling us, so yeah, we park on the downhill so to just make it easier to kickstart it should it not start up.
And in the shade, so it's cooler.
And it just shades cooler. The sun is very hot today.
You better bugger off, you haven't got time.
Cheers. Yes, thanks.
Bye. Rikus, it's been an interesting rally for you. A navigator, a co-driver, an instructor, and I believe now an observer of millie harvesting.
Yeah, of course. We're trying to just take a few samples back to home. Tell JJ if the millies are good quality or not for the season. No, but it's been really, really fun with Margriet, and just seeing her growing every stage is just fabulous.
Last night we were talking, and you said that one of the things that she does so well is listen and improves all the time. Has that thread is so cool. Has that learning and that progression carried on today?
Yeah, for sure. You can see, like, on even short stages, taking 20 to 30 seconds quicker on the stages. It's massive. The leaps and growth of her confidence is just huge. And you can see it in the stage times.
And it must be fun for you sitting next to her just to see her driver grow and blossom.
It is entertaining because when we overshoot a corner, I know it's their property, so it's quite fun to see the landowner's going to complain.
But it's also encouraging to know that she's overshooting because
she's trying
harder.
Yeah, no, she's definitely, and a really good listener. Much acceptable in the coaching of, she understands what you're saying, she handles it, she acknowledges it, and she actually does it. So that's really rewarding for me.
Right, let's get to the car.
Yeah.
You're coming into last service before one last stage today. What are you going to do to it?
Blow the dust out on the inside, and that's it. Clean the windows. There's nothing wrong with this car.
Awesome, that's the way it should be.
Exactly. But thank you guys for being here as well.
Thanks for chatting to us.
Cool.
Cheers. Tiggy Martin, you got out of the car and you pumped. You're having fun.
Man, words can't describe how this feels. This is more than magic. This is unbelievable. I'm loving this. If I can do this for a whole year, every single day, I'll do it.
Lovely. And when we spoke to you last, you were worried about the fuel pressure, but you discovered what that was.
Yeah, we went through that dip and that mud in the mud pit, and water seemed to get into the electronics, and that caused probably a negative, and it gave on our ECU and on my screen a zero fuel, and I think the ECU was also a bit confused then. Luckily we phoned Simon, my navigator phoned Simon, and he told us exactly what to do, and that came, through the next stage, that eventually started coming right.
Awesome. And what are you going to do to the car now, but just before the last stage?
Well, we're just going to clean everything underneath, just any dust that's in the brake system, and basically that's what we're going to do, and then bring it home.
Awesome. Well done. Have fun.
Thank you very much, guys, and I appreciate your time and effort as well.
Oh, we just love it.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, buddy.
Benjamin, how did that last run go?
Yeah, the last one went quite well. We know that the car is not up to the pace of an R2 yet. So our goal after the first few stages was to get within a second of the top R2. And on this last stage, we managed to get just under a second. And we've closed the gap to the other R2s. That being said, they also did have some issues. So, yeah, it's a fickle sport sometimes. And we're happy with the car at the moment. We're getting maximum out of it. We're overdriving it in some places just to try and make up some time. But Barry and I are getting into a good rhythm now that we've had a constant day of stages. So we're understanding each other a bit better, and yeah, it's going well.
You've got about 15 seconds to clock in. Best you go.
I will do. Thanks, Carlos.
Cheers. Thanks.